Hello, everybody. I'm here to talk about another in what is now being called the TCU, the initials standing for the Twisted Childhood Universe. This is a series of horror films that are based on taking old fairy tales and childhood stories and characters and turning them into killers and making it horror themed movies. All right. Not everybody likes that idea. There's all kinds of people involved in this, from Popeye to Bambi, to even Mickey Mouse. They've done a lot of these. Banana Splits, on and on. The Grinch. Well, I saw the first one, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which I've reviewed here and you can see, and I wasn't that fond of the movie. This one, which is called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, is definitely a step up in some ways, and most notably the fact that the budget seems higher, and therefore they're able to have the characters in this, which are basically Winnie the Pooh, his friend Tigger, his friend Owl, and also Piglet, to actually be enacted by men in costumes. In the case of Owl, you have him with his wings and his feathers and whatnot, and they all wear over the head face masks, but as I say, they're better looking this time. Winnie the Pooh himself has a little bit more mobile expression. He can move a little bit more, and that's improved. The story, for what it's worth, has to do with young Christopher Robin, who's now grown into an adult, who now is suffering because he goes to his town that he grew up in called Ashdown. And in the town of Ashdown, he is really thought of as being the murderer of all the events that happened previously. People think that he's responsible and he's trying to prove his innocence, but not many believe him. He's even involved, of course, in therapy. And in the woods, we have Winnie the Pooh and Owl and the others, uh, all trying to cope with their existence there. They become forgotten and kind of feral and angry about a lot of things. And as a result, we have Owl trying to convince Pooh to maybe go into Ashdown and take care of everything and everyone in there before they come into the woods and go after them. So what this film is basically a slasher film, a slaughter film. These very angry animals we have here, or should I say, again, actors in, like playing humanoid animals with uh, animal heads and masks. Um, but basically, the effects in this are really, really over the top when it comes to the gore. A gore film today, a slasher film today, is not your dad's Friday the 13th or Halloween film, let me tell you. The murders in here, the killings, the body count really piles up, and the methods of the kills are really all over the map. So if you're into slaughter films, you're into that kind of thing, you're going to see a lot of effects here and different ways of kills. Okay. That's the best thing I can say about the film. If you're into that type of thing, that's handled really well. And as I say, the effects are pretty good this time out. The story is kind of light on plot, but I told you basically what it is. Basically, Christopher Robin uh, has to kind of get back and prove his innocence, that he's not the guilty one here. It follows Winnie the Pooh as he goes on a murderous rampage through the childhood town of Christopher Robin to seek revenge on him. And that's the gist of it. Now, when I say that this is better, yeah, it is. Some things annoyed me about it, particularly when the animals talk. Like you have Owl talking and you have Tigger. Did I mention Tigger? I don't know if I did, but Tigger, Tigger is a riot in this. And when they talk, they have that usual low demonic kind of voice. And I gotta tell you, I couldn't really follow what the hell they were saying too well. I couldn't hear it. It wasn't that clear to me. That sucked. But yeah, it's just a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath for those who enjoy this kind of thing. And on a scale of 4 stars, I give this 2 out of 4 stars, which is a notch up, a half a notch up from what I thought of the first one. And yes, guess what? There's a sequel called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3. That's already scheduled to be released next year, that being 2026. All right, everybody. That's it.